Hi, I'm Laurin Seiden. Welcome to New You Development. And we are back here today with Ananda Giri. Thank you so much. And we were just discussing about awareness and, how to be at peace with ourselves and be more comfortable with ourselves. I know there's so much going on now, in the world, in the economy, and so much uncertainty. What do you say to people? How can we be more at peace and not worry about, external situations and be more in control of our internal state?
Okay. If we should really find that inner peace and joy, we must know that every single person in this world can live in that peace and joy, because peace and joy are not determined by our external situations, but dependent on our responses to those situations. It may be true if someone told us that not everyone in the world shared the same equal opportunity to be equally rich or equally well known or equally skillful or to live an equally comfortable life, because that's dependent on several factors. But talking of peace, every single person can find it, no matter how rich you are, how poor you are, how strong and healthy you are, how sick you are, how physically challenged you are. It doesn't matter. If you look at all the people of the world, there are varieties of situations and varieties of experiences that we have. There are some who have everything and who are happy and are peaceful. And there are many who have everything and who don't have that peace and happiness.
Right.
There are some who have nothing and who are very unhappy and discontent. And there are some who have nothing and who are very peaceful and happy. There are physically challenged who are desperate, who are full of blame and judgment. There are physically challenged who are very grateful for what they have. Now, if you observed all these experiences people are having, the various possible experiences, it's not really the conditions that determine your inner state.
Right.
Because 10 people subject to the very same situation in life, not all respond the same way.
Right.
One is so disturbed, he or she may want to end their life, and the other is little less disturbed, and on the other extreme there is someone who is totally calm about it. So it's not really to do with the situations, it's more to do with our thinking process.
What's a great question that we can ask ourselves if we find ourselves, thinking it's not possible or being disturbed or not finding awareness?
I think a good question to ask would be, the emotion that you experience, that emotion of hurt, fear, conflict, is this emotion going to alter my situation in any way? The answer is no.
Right.
We must learn to differentiate problem from suffering. Everyone has problems. Life is constantly presenting us with challenges. That is the nature of life. It's not because you're good or bad.
Right.
Everything on this planet is subject to challenges. All the plants, all the animals, it's there in the plant kingdom, animal kingdom, and in the human kingdom. While challenges are there, depending on how you responded to the challenge, you create a destiny for yourself. Life is all about how you respond to life situations. Destiny is all about how you responded to that situation. Suppose you are subject to a situation of betrayal. How do you respond to the situation of betrayal? Do you respond with the thought that life is conspiring against you? Do you respond by losing trust in all friendship, by losing trust in all humanity? Or do you respond with a thought that no one loves you? Or do you respond with a thought that you're never going to succeed? Depending on how you responded, you create a future for yourself, both externally and internally. A quality of life for yourself, both externally and internally. So one should become aware of one's responses, and in that awareness you have a choice to respond differently. So a good question to ask always would be, instead of asking why does this happen to me,
Right.
which is not going to improve the situation, what can I do to improve my state first?
Great.
Because once your state has changed, you found greater calm and peace inside, then you will have the intelligence, that clarity in thought to address your external situations, improve the external situations.
Great, thank you. And we'll have some questions here below. And thank you so much for tuning in, and we look forward to seeing you for our next one. Thank you.